Oh man, what's up? This basically if I ran this blog about if I ran Smack League like the Smack Battle rap league. Alright, so any other rap league, but basically it's catered to Smack because there's a lot of people saying different things like about how he running business, whatever the case may be. So I took the liberty upon myself to check out a couple blogs, and listen to a couple rappers blogs as well as fans blogs about different situations, people staying there for a long time. So this is basically what I propose, and just some ideas for the fans. So basically, first thing is the crowd, man. You gotta think. All right, so let's look at this. You notice during the first couple rounds or whatever, the crowd straight, but then they start booing. Getting in that second, third round, whatever the case may be. You gotta think these people been standing for the longest. You know, people been standing for the longest in line, and then they stand the whole event. Like what? You know what I'm saying? So if I ran it, I think that they should put chairs in there, and then when the battles actually start, then everybody it's mandatory for everybody to stand up, but there ain't no reason for y'all to just have people just standing watching the show. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no club where people performing for a couple hours and then you leave the club at 2 3, maybe if you on some places 4 in the morning, whatever the case may be. But it's an actual event, so it's numerous rap battles, and in between that is other rap battles. So I think also with the chairs being in there, it just give people a chance to relax. You know what I'm saying? Things like that, and you should have food in there. I would have food. Another area where you can get food and alcohol, whatever case. If it's 21 and up, now it's not just have food, but if it is 21 and up for like special events, like make a special event where you can get alcohol along with the food, and in that other room you should have a projector where you can see the battle. You know. So next thing is crowd control, man. Y'all gotta be like before the battle, you gotta let them know, hey yo, you not gonna boo. Cause that just downplay everything. I don't care if the person is doing a horrible job. Um, if if okay, so if one rapper does a horrible job, the next rapper that's gonna come up after them in that next round, they gonna get the same backlash 9 times out of 10 if they say anything wrong or stumble or anything. So even if they don't deserve it, so I think they should quell that booing shit down. So next thing is releasing the battles. I think as soon as the battle drop, like I think you should have 2 battles per week at the minimum to release. You got to continue the continuity, continuity process, because if you don't, people get disinterested. People will go to leagues like KOT or KOTD or whatever case, and go to those leagues to get their battles. So you need to have at least be dropping like 2 or 3 battles. And if you can't drop the battles because lack of events, well, you got to have more events. To have more events, you got to get more venues. And have more venues, you got to have more money. But that's when other situations like pay-per-view come in. Now I also have pay-per-view as well, but that'll be for like championships. You have to have championships. Like if I ran the league, it'll be top. It'll be like literally tier. That way you top tier if you get there, and you don't got people saying, oh, he not top tier. There's no argument because you know. So it'll be battle, the base battles where just rappers getting up together, a couple bass battles, blah blah blah, and then whoever win out of those go to next, and it's like go to next, and then they actually get the championship battle, and that's when you put up the most money. And so next thing would be with the contracts, man. You gotta actually have contracts with these battlers, bro. Like that shit. Yo, certain people should be banned with Math and Hitman. Math because Math should have been banned a long time ago. Hitman just basically because all that shit he was talking on Twitter, talking about he gonna fuck numerous individuals in the hierarchy of URL up north and blah blah blah. If they didn't do this, yo, what actual job you can say that to your manager or whatever case or whoever pay you and you still work? No, he should have been going. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it, man. No homo, obviously. But I love Hitman, man, and I think that was real messed up at what he did. So he should have been gone. Like they should seriously make contracts where you can't do this. You know what I'm saying? You can't you can't choke so many times. Obviously, we all human, we all make mistakes, but you know you can't choke so many times. You can't. You got to have all 3 rounds before each event. You have to actually let one of the heads, like Norbs or Smack, Beasley, somebody hear all 3 rounds just to make sure that you got all 3 rounds. Not they're not there to critique them or anything. They just want to hear it. That just to make sure you got all 3 rounds. You know what I'm saying? And then you get in. And then if you do end up choking so many times, it's in the contract that okay, that happened once, and you got 3 times to do it. So you actually got 3 battles. Then you know. And then if it happened like 4 times and 3 battles in a row, then you know what I'm saying. You suspend it. You should actually run this like a business and not just like no bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So that's one thing. Now, as for as alluded to earlier, you got to have like a championship thing going on. Because I mean, if you don't, then what's the use? You know what I'm saying? People just gonna get fans. People don't know who's top tier. Blah blah. Just like I said, you're gonna have the base battles. You know, where the battle is just battle anybody that battles, and then whoever wins goes to the next level, and whoever wins goes to the next level, and whoever wins goes to the main event. You know, and all these will be on YouTube, obviously, but the main event will be a championship. And whoever is the champion, nobody should be getting paid more than that person. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody shouldn't get. I don't care how veteran status you got, how top tier you think you are. You shouldn't be getting paid because that is the best person. You know. And like I said, the championship shouldn't be decided on crowd. You know, that's where the crowd control comes in. It should be decided with the people and the individuals that actual judges. You know what I'm saying? In a small room, but we'll get to that. So, anyways, also you should have meetings, man. I don't know what y'all doing. Maybe y'all doing some meetings. Obviously, you know what? Obviously not, because Cortez even asked for a meeting for all the battlers and Smack and everybody else just to come together and discuss some things. No, that shouldn't. No, what are y'all doing, man? Like seriously, with the hierarchy, you gotta think, man. If you run an organization, then you calling the shots. So if you calling the shots and you got key players in that organization that have a large fan base, then they directly affect your profit of that organization. So you need to continue meeting with them regardless if things are bad or not. You should have like a monthly or like a monthly meeting with all the battle rappers or whatever case, and just to see how y'all can improve. And then you should maybe have a monthly meeting with a couple fan bases, you know, just to see what they want to see, just to just to get a feel for how they feel. So that's with that. And also you should have an established hierarchy. Like you should have okay, there should be no question in who runs the league from the top to the bottom. There should be no question who the cameramen are. There should be a hierarchy. So, for example, this might not be accurate, but this is just an example. So you have Smack, Smack, Norbs, Beasley. Smack be the CEO. Norbs be under him, and Beasley would be like I don't know, the I don't know, the managing person. I don't know, bro. But basically, you need a hierarchy. So that's just to speed up the whole decision making process, And then you gotta have a marketing thing where you get fans, more and more fans. Because if you just staying on the East Coast or around St. Louis or whatever the case is, even in just California, you got to expand. Like you look at KOTD and all them other rap leagues, they go into different countries, like literally. So you just cannot you can just not say, oh well, we just cater to American audiences and American battle rappers, And honestly, you don't, because URL is just like mostly whether either you from the Midwest or you from New York. Very few or New Jersey, the tri-state area. Very few are from other different places. I mean, you got Sire Boy and stuff like that, but those few far between as far as battle rappers from different places, even in America. While KOTD got people from everywhere in America and in other countries, so they got a lot bigger fan base. I know it don't look like it because the views they be getting, but they do. because if you add up all the videos and all the views, they actually do have more views than URL. I mean, I already added them up. So, anyways, now as far as the times of battles, man, I changed that too. You gotta think, like like I said before, between the battles, you gotta have something to entertain the people while they sitting down. You know, have chairs for them to sit down. You gotta, I don't know, maybe y'all's trying to build up the culture. Y'all trying, and at the same time trying to escalate these battle rappers' careers. So why don't you have them do a show or something like that? Are you getting endorsements from P Diddy and Busta Rhymes and all these other people? You know, have some people do some shows or something. You know, have, I don't know, show like a couple URL rappers blogs while in between the battles. Like I heard some shit from Angry Fan 007, and he was like, Smack said that at like one of his previous events, he's like, oh, you know, I ain't none of the battles starting before, unless I get a bottle on stage. Yo, if you saying something like that, bro, you don't need to be running the company. Like seriously, you ain't, like, how unprofessional is that? And honestly, if you do run a major company like that, if you do run a major organization like that, nobody should ever see you. You know what I'm saying? Unless you just the face of the organization and somebody else run it. Because honestly, if you do run that, you know, you shouldn't be seen because you'll be so busy working on other stuff. So obviously that's not the case. Also, with the whole crowd on stage thing, what in the world is going on, Smack? And KOTD just, I don't know why I want to keep saying KOTD just adopted the same thing with with a whole bunch of people on stage and big area. You know, obviously it's good for revenue with a very large venue, but at the same time you got to think about it like this, bro. Um, it takes attention away from the actual battles when you have so many people on stage. Like with the B Magic and Charlie Clips battle, among all the other ones, there's a lot of other ones like this, but this especially stood out to me. So you got the B Magic and Charlie Clips battle. With that one, it's like you got Smack on the stage, you got those fine ass Rain Girls down that way, behind on B Magic corner, and then you got just waiting to come on. You got Kendrick Lamar, not Kendrick Lamar, but what's the name? Dang, a couple basketball players in the back, and you got this whole crowd, and you got Jadakiss right there, and you got people just moving around, talking on their phones. Yo, that's disrespectful to the rappers, and that's disrespectful to the fans. To have all that going on when people trying to battle, you know what I'm saying? People trying to pay attention. Like, y'all not the show. The battlers are the reason that people watch it, not to see y'all, you know, try to flex behind the scene. You know what I'm saying? So many. If I ran the league, would nobody be on stage but maybe two people and the battlers, the one running the event and the battlers. You know, maybe some security. I don't know, maybe one or two, just to see what's out there. You know, but bottom line is that shit is corny, and I don't like it, and it shouldn't happen because it takes a lot of people don't, and I don't agree with it, and you shouldn't either. But anyways, yeah, times of the battle. So look, I'm not exactly sure exactly when, but Smack, that the URL actually hosts numerous events like different times of the week. Hold on, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you know, stuff like that. So just make a universal time for when you're gonna post events. What's the best time? Like if I were in the league, I wouldn't be starting these events and dang 6 at night. You know it don't make sense because what if I got something else to do? What if I want to do something else? You know, by the time the event over, it's 2, 3 in the morning, and I can't even get a booty call. Like what type of junk is that? You know, I can't go to the club. So if I actually ran it, I'd be starting these events maybe at like let's say 2 p.m. You know, the event lasts for 6 hours. Okay, that's 2 to 8, right? Yeah, 2 to 8. So you get out at 8. You know, you got to get out of the crowd. You got to walk. You got to get back to your room or your house or whatever, and then you can go out. You can go out. You can actually have an after party if you wanted to. If you was a URL, and all the fans, they can still go out to the club talking about the event that they just saw, and then that just opened up the doors for everybody that they talked to. Hey, yo, we just went to an event earlier today, and you know it was dope. Blah blah blah. It was tight. You know, y'all should check it out. Oh, what it's called is a URL. You know, it was earlier, and now we at the club. We having a good time. It's just carrying on. But why does it have to be with a URL and KOTD, all them other rap organizations holding theirs late as fuck at night, like 8, 6, blah blah blah, and that you don't get out until about 2, 3 in the morning, and probably get pulled over from the cops because it's a black organization holding an event, and they know people been drinking, they know, whatever. It's just bullshit. So just hold the events earlier in the day. That way you can do more stuff at night. So yeah, so that's the times of the battles. Yeah, I already said battling I banned Hitman and Math. Hitman for talking that bullshit on Twitter about the people that pay him, and then Math Hoffa for um, doing that stupid shit with Sirius Jones. Yo, anybody, hey, that's another thing. Anybody that hit somebody, first of all, on stage when you battling, that's bullshit. You need to be fucking kicked the fuck out immediately. First of all, you need to get your ass beat, and then you need to be getting kicked the fuck out. Cause think of all the people that just fucking lost their money. I mean, yeah, the Smack ain't mad. None of them niggas mad. They happy. Honestly, I mean, they mad because it kind of damages their reputation with the venue, with the owners of the venue as well as the city. But they still get their money. You know what I'm saying? They just go to another city. They just go to another venue. But that's some bullshit though. So yeah, that's just that ain't the business, bro. So look. Oh, also, wait, Charlie Clips just put out a blog, and it's like, hi. He said like 40, it was like 44 minutes long, talking about Smack and all this other stuff. And then Loaded Lux, he put out a video. The video was hard though, I can't lie. I ain't expect Loaded Lux to be that talented when it came down to actual music videos, but it was hard. Anyways, he put out a video. Look, that should also be in a contract. You can't talk about the organization you work for if you fucking still working for them. Now, if you not working for them no more, then you fucking say whatever the fuck you want. But and Smack them niggas shouldn't allow it. Like, how you gonna fucking talk about me when I just paid you fucking $6, $7, $8,000? And that's another thing. A lot of rappers been saying that they haven't been getting paid on time. What job that say, oh, we gonna pay you on the 1st and the 15th every week, and they don't? Nigga, if it's late once, you'll have a whole union ready to riot. Like, what type of bullshit is that? So, yes, I have the people pay on time, and I have contracts for the actual rappers that they can't talk bullshit. I don't give a fuck about this freedom of speech bullshit. Disrespect is disrespect. You disrespect another battle rapper, you disrespect your manager, you out. Period. Alright, so, yeah, another thing is I actually thought about this a while back, but somebody else actually did it, actually put it to play. A couple battle rappers or whatever, they like, hey yo, they do it in a room like this, like a small room, no crowd, just the two battle rappers battling and a cameraman. Yo, you know how much that puts an emphasis on bars, on actual lyrics? You ain't got the crowd hyping up bars, and you ain't got the crowd downplaying and booing people. You actually get to see who actually got the bars. You know what I'm saying? You really got to come with it. So I think with that whole hierarchy thing, as far as you start at the base and you get up to the championship level. I think the championship level should be like in a closed room with just the two battlers and the cameraman just rapping. Like straight up, because then otherwise, everything else is just watered down. You got people in the back, you got this, that, and the other to think about. But now with that situation, with that scenario, you know who the better rapper is. You know who the better battle is, and there ain't no question in your mind who won. So it was like the Hitman and Math situation. I forgot why the event got shut down. I don't know what the case, but when they battled, they couldn't really show it on TV, so they had to or YouTube, so they had to just do like all 3 rounds, whatever, without no crowd or nothing. It was just a cameraman, so it was like that. But that would be the championship round. So that's what I'd do if I ran the league. So let's see. I think more opportunities for new battlers, man. You gotta think about it. Like, you got all these rap battlers, trying to vie for a position. Yo, think about all the people that's watching this right now that actually want an opportunity to battle rap. Think of all the other talent out there in the world. Think of all the other talent out there in your neighborhood, you know what I'm saying, that can really work, that can really do this stuff, you know what I'm saying, and that can really put a hurting on any like main battler. And I think that's pretty much pretty much like the mainstay. Like the more new people you get in, the more other people know about it. If I ran the league, I hold the events in different places, different locations. New York this week, New Jersey, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. It wouldn't even really be a big event like that because obviously a lot of people don't know about it in certain places. So I keep it a small event, but I make sure I market well enough where people did know about it, that know it was gonna happen, and then they just come, and then that way you just spread the word. Battle rap is here. Battle rap does exist. Because a lot of my friends don't even know that it is such thing as URL or battle rap or whatever the case. When they say battle rap, they think of Freeway versus Cassidy. Oh, put a beat on. Blah, 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 blah. That's what they think. So you just gotta spread the word, man. And that's what I would do. But yeah, you gotta get these new guys in. These new niggas, man, they like with the whole PG thing. I thought that was a good idea. That's how QP got in, and everybody. QP was the first battler to battle on PG. So proving grounds for y'all that don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's just a easier way. If I ran it, that'd just be an easier way to get new talent into the organization, to increase the profit of the organization and increase the knowledge of people that know about your organization. So another thing I do, I have a lot of the battles in black and white because I know URL do that sometimes, put the battles in black and white, and that jumps so hard to me. Like if you like black and white, yo, yo, yeah, then a thumbs up because that just like bring on a whole new era. When I watch a URL battle that's in black and white, that's like, dang, like it's like we in the 90s, it's like we in the 80s. They on the rooftops too, like they just killing. Like it just the battlers can be kind of garbage and it just make it, it just make it look better. You know what I'm saying? So I have a lot of battles in black and white, not the big venue battles, but just like the smaller battles at like leading up to the championship. We already addressed the people on stage. All them people that's on stage, man, that's bullshit. And that's pretty much it, man. That's what I'd do if I ran the league. So, pretty much it. Subscribe, Sean Foster TV, located in California at the present time, from Georgia/Florida area, born in Washington, D.C. Peace.